Hi guys, it's Wombat and it's about time I update my map combo for ATS as well. I have done 3 combos now, or 2 updates on my original map combo for 133 on ETS2, so it's about time I do my first update for ATS as well. And there are some major changes here from the previous video I did. Mexssimap got updated, Mega Resources got updated. There is also a new fix for Mega Resources. There is an update to Canadream, and I'm also adding Montana this time. I'm not adding Project Going North because you have to choose to go with either the Montana expansion or Project Going North. And my thinking here is that I am using Montana expansion because, according to what I've heard, Montana expansion will replace Project Going North in the future. So I've decided to go with with Montana expansion instead of Project North for this update. And if you don't like that decision, you are more than welcome to just replace Montana expansion with Project Going North if you so wish. That is up to you to decide. Speaking of map mods, would you believe me if I'm telling you that I'm currently holding on Coast to Coast? Yeah, I am. There has been tremendous changes to Coast to Coast over the last 12 months. Well, there's always been changes made to the map, of course, but the progress has been increasing rapidly over the last few months, and I'm more or less going to say that I recommend that you try Coast to Coast out again if you haven't been there in a really long time, which I hadn't before I started this haul. Things are changing. But enough talking, let's have a look at what the map looks like before we head into the mod manager and look at the setup itself. And if we look at the map, we have Canadream up here. Coast to Coast is getting more and more details. Gotta say, I'm pleased with how Coast to Coast is developing from a rather boring map, to be honest, which I once hauled on from somewhere up here down to Mexico. That took a few hours, and apart from the length itself and the size of the map, it was horribly boring. This was at least a year ago, but things are getting better, a lot better, and there are a lot more detailing coming into Coast to Coast in every update of the map, which is fantastic. Of course, we then also have the Montana parts here, as well as the 3 Mexican maps. And last but not least, we have US expansion, which is located just about everywhere on the base and map DLCs. And here is the setup, and as you can see, it's not even close to the size or the amount of map mods that we see on ETS2, but this is what we have so far. At the very bottom we have Viva Mexico 2.5.2, followed by Mexico Extremo 2.1.9 and Mexssimap 1.3. Above that we have the Mega Resources 2.1.3 and the very, very important Coast to Coast patch for Mega Resources. If you don't have this patch, your game will crash. Coast to Coast isn't really version 2.8, even though it says so. It is 2.8.10 or something like that, I think. We have US expansion, and we have Canadream, which says that it's version 2.8.10, but it's of course not. It is 2.8.11. Thanks Maniacs, Long Haul Gamer and Black Spots. don't mind that. So be careful to not confuse this version with the old one, which also is named 2.8.10. Make sure that the package name is 2.8.11. And on top of that we have the Montana expansion, and I chose to go with Montana expansion instead of Project Going North, because from what I understand, Montana expansion will replace Project Going North in the future, and since both of these two mods are compatible with 135, you have to choose one of them, because you can't run both Montana expansion and Project Going North at the same time, so you have to choose. But it's up to you. If you want to go ahead and use Project Going North instead, feel free to swap this one out with Project Going North, but don't try to run both of them at the same time. You will have broken roads. And that's it for today's video. Now, before I leave you alone, just a couple of advices regarding the setup. If you have any problems, the first thing you should verify is that the crashes you probably are experiencing, if things doesn't work, make sure that it is caused by the combo itself before you contact me. And the easiest way to ensure that it is the combo itself that are causing your crashes is to create a new profile, complete the first haul on that profile, and then adding in just the map combos, just the mods that I'm using in this video to that new profile. And if the game then still crashes, it could be that you are on the wrong version, like on 134 instead of 1.35.x, or that you don't have Washington DLC and the rest of the map DLCs. But if you do have all the map DLCs and you have created a new profile and you don't have any other mods on the profile than the combo that I'm using in this video, and the game still crashes, feel free to contact me and I'll be more than happy to look at your game.log file to see if I can help you solve the problem. Everyone is able to get this combo to work as long as you are on 135.whatever and have all the map DLCs and don't use any other mods as well. Everyone can get this to work. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe as well. Don't forget to press the bell button to get notifications whenever I release a new video, which I try to do at least twice a week. Take care guys and have a great weekend. Bye bye.